Get in, nerds. We're playing Victoria 3. We are still in the midst of a war with Brazil, so let's do it. I think from here, I'm going to work on reducing the autonomy of New Granada and Venezuela. We're going to do some conquests over in Central America as well. I might annex Liberia at some point, and we're probably going to try to grab Gobir and Hausaland off of Sokoto. I think my chances of grabbing Hausaland soon are pretty high, because Hausaland is a high infamy territory, and I'm gonna want to do that pretty soon. And it's going to take forever for this war to get done, or at least I think it's going to take a while. We are continuing to push forward. I guess I'm glad that Brazil waited until my war was mostly done with Peru-Bolivia, because I sure am glad that I am that I'm already here to defend them, because I don't want the last thing you want is to take a protectorate and then have them lose a bunch of territory to someone else. That's the opposite of what you want. French Empire colonized Congo. All right, they're fighting for Congo now. Temptation's very high to start colonizing Herero and Namaland, so that I've got claims. In fact, the temptation is extremely, extremely high. Hejaz. How does Hejaz? Oh, had Egypt and Tripolitania. Egypt and Hejaz split Tripolitania. That's what happened. The Ottoman Empire lose their recognition? Yeah, they did. Oh, and they're by a little baby. Murad Osmanoglu. That's the House of Osman, or the House of the Ottoman Empire. Alright, very good. How's landing progress? Landing progress is excellent. Alright, so we're in Rio de Janeiro. So this war may actually finish pretty fast, all things considered. Because we got a good amount of occupation, and now we're holding the capital. Yep, battles are looking good. Battles are looking very good against Chile as well. Wow. So Brazil got a ton of infamy. I wonder if they'll lose it if they lose the war. Alright, Chile has bailed out of the war, so the Army of Observation is going to go to the main frontier. Education investment is up to 5. Very good. That's going to increase our literacy. So, where are we with tech? We're not at our maximum. We built up some universities. Do I still have the universities in the queue? I don't. I need more universities. Alright, so we've been building up Nevada some, so I think we'll throw a couple in there. California obviously is going to need... There's a huge amount of everything in California. They're going to need a university, for sure. And how's the market, generally speaking? Alright, we definitely need more military shipyards. So let's get some of those built in California as well. I don't know why I'm going there and not to the place where you build military buildings at. Build 3 levels there. Market's going to need some arts academies. Let's throw those in Washington. Let's see. Market wants some food industries and some fertilizer and explosives plants. Very good. There's got to be fishing on the west coast. We'll build some of that up. We'll build some in California as well. Start with 6 levels. Industry. Let's build a little bit of that in... Actually, let's build some of that in our... Let me see. What resources you got, Venezuela? You do have sulfur. Cool. So, let's throw some explosives, some fertilizer, and explosives plants in Zulia. I already did that one. Explosives factories. Here we go. And then we'll throw another couple levels in that sulfur mine just to support those industries. We'll put those mines in the middle. Very good. How's the war with Brazil going? Probably really solid. Conquer Mato Grosso. Oh, interesting. So that will actually significantly expand our power in South America. So how much further do we need to go? They are at minus 28. They are losing 7 war support per day. Alright. Should be solid. Or per week, rather. I don't really feel the need to goof around with these fronts because this is going to be over really, really soon, actually. Very good. 1 more week. Wonderful. Alright. So, we're getting Mato Grosso. We're getting a slavery ban. Propose. Alright. Look at this border gorn. Oh my gosh. Thick Peru-Bolivia. Ah, excellent. And we got them as states, so their liberty desire is going down pretty solidly, actually. This is really good. Yeah, starting at cordial is really, really solid from a liberty desire perspective, I must say. So as our literacy goes up, our ability to continue to invest in... oh my gosh, I'm really tired. I probably should not be recording an episode this late, but that's okay. Our ability to invest innovation is going to continue to increase, so that's part of why I'm building up all these universities. I think the one in American Hausaland might just not have the population to be employed, but that's okay. To fully employ. Yeah, that's alright. So that's why that one's not producing everything we want it to, but that's okay. British Niger colonized Congo. Oh, they're going after Carta. Ooh, I'm not pleased about this, actually. Because Carta... Oh, they're taking the protectorate. Well, that's okay. But that's going to lock me in. I'm actually going to need to go after Futajanal sooner rather than later. If I go after Sokoto for Hausaland, that's 13 infamy. I'm actually almost ready to do that. So I think I'm going to do that pretty soon. Feeling good. Cash flow is good. Infamy is low and getting higher. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize... Oh, never mind. I was just reading that wrong. Raising concerns. The armed forces have expressed their concerns about the government decisions clearly favoring the interests of the industrialists. Choosing is always hard, not because the decision is difficult to make per se, but because the consequences can be a bit inconvenient. Rumors are spreading like smoke from a factory, staining the clear air of the United States of America with a dense and vicious poison. They need to accept we can't always please everyone. I'm going to reduce the power of the armed forces. Maybe they'll get marginalized again. Then I won't need to worry about them. I say as my increasing the size of the Navy is part of what made them unmarginalized in the first place. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sokoto has no diplomacy whatsoever. So when I take over Hausaland, that's going to make this all the investments in American Hausaland super duper worth it. Alright. Ooh, actually, I'm adjacent to 2 Ots right now. So I can start colonizing there, and that will be wonderful. Next stop, Tibesti. I'm actually... Okay, this area is impassable, so I can't invade Hejaz through the south here. Only if I can get to Ahagar here. But that'll be nice. If I can make that happen, that'll be a tremendous opportunity to continue to pursue completely unprovoked aggression in North Africa. And that'll be really nice. I could, of course, just grab Tunis or something, but I don't want to just... I mean, I could. I could. Oh, but no, because a lot of the pops in these areas are Middle Eastern heritage, not African, so I wouldn't necessarily want to grab those territories because those people would be discriminated in America. Alright. Give me Hausaland. 13 infamy. I'm at 11 and change. That'll be fine. Nobody seems interested in helping out. They will fight. And that's okay. So, I'm going to do the same thing I have ever been doing. I'm going to close the 4th American Army. We'll go ahead and mobilize. We're going to upgrade all units, and then we're going to mobilize all armies. I'm going to put the regular army in there, and I'm going to put the Army of Observation. I'm going to put the Army of Florida in the secondary front in Benin. And Army of Florida and Army of Observation are going to have their conscripts raised. And I'm going to put the Atlantic Fleet over here. And the Atlantic Fleet actually needs another leader, so we'll promote Admiral Farragut and Admiral Perry. That'll be fine. Alright, here we go. Sokoto refuses demands. Nobody is surprised by this. Sokoto, if I recall correctly, does not have much of an army with an ability to stand against me. And Benin, of course, is a protectorate of mine that I think benefits from at least some of my technology. I could spread tech to them. French Empire sides with Sokoto. Well, that's very unfortunate. Britain... Wait. If I pull France in, what do they want? Volta? But I like Volta. No. This is going to be a much bigger war than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so... with Britain in on this, I need to be careful. With France in on this, I need to be careful. I'm actually going to raise the conscripts of the regular army. That might be a mistake, but that's what I'm going to do. The Army of Florida is going to go defend this front here in France, or here in Africa against France. We've also got a front over here. Gosh, I wish I had more armies. And the Army of Observation is going to remain in the Dixie HQ. You know, I could just make more armies. I don't know why I'm acting like I can't make more armies. So there's modern nursing. So let's go ahead and throw a new army into existence. Let's see. Ulysses Grant, experienced offensive planner and alcoholic. Perfect. You're going to get 5 units of skirmish infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to throw those all the way at the top of the construction queue. That's going to happen really, really fast, because those are really fast. And then this army is going to have conscripts. We'll do 20... We'll do 15 levels of conscript infantry. Nah, we'll do 20. And then 10 levels of artillery. And then 5 levels of cavalry. And then mobilize and raise conscripts. Alright. So that'll get started pretty soon. Lacustrine Bantu mass immigration. Wonderful. And then this army, once it's got battalions, is going to deploy to American Africa. Gold depleted in Colorado. Goldfields depleted, we can't just let them leave. And that means we're going to need more gold mines. And not a moment too soon, because gosh and also golly, do I ever need cash right now. We'll go ahead and throw them in mostly at the beginning of the queue. We still want these military shipyards first, and then gold mines. Depending on how the finances go, I may just end up locking down my construction queue. I don't really care if Liberia gets pushed out of this war. They don't have any battalions, and it's just an empty front at this point. I think my ideal outcome is a fast assault on Sokoto to grab Hausaland, and then it just kind of ends, and then I kind of don't have to deal with France at all. That's maybe a pipe dream, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. I'm getting really concerned that the Army of Observation is not getting a lot of conscripts into it. Again, there seems to be some kind of weird bug with conscripts. 4th American Army is low on org. That's fine. You need to get promoted. Oh, they're low on org because they're moving. Alright, well that's okay. That's okay. So, is France going to do a naval invasion of the United States? I certainly hope not, but we'll see. Alright, battles have kicked off in Sokoto. Hausaland is in the process of being conquered. Yep. I know they're low org, but I can't do anything about it. Hausaland is partially conquered. Hausaland is conquered. Alright, beautiful. So, now that Hausaland is conquered, the enemy no longer has war support protection. So, I think the faster we conquer the rest of Sokoto, the better this goes, and if it keeps going the way it's going, we just are smooth sailing to victory at this point. Okay. Alright, I'm confident. I'm confident. I'm exuding strong American confidence. Alright. And there's Sokoto fully occupied. Please don't tell me they became a protectorate. They didn't become a protectorate. Alright. So with Sokoto being fully occupied, we now have a front with France. Both of our large armies are going there. We're going to put the 4th American Army on defense for the moment, because the enemy's got a huge force over there. But I think once... Yeah, they don't have war support protection. Yeah, okay, here we go. And then France will... France does have a war goal against on Volta, so that's what they're trying to take. Kind of thought I would be winning this battle over here, but maybe not. Ooh. Losing battles over here, despite having very high force comparison. I'm really hoping the British can help work things out there. Let's see. This is a new battle. All right, we're winning this battle now. So excellent. And we're winning this battle as well. All right, beautiful. So if I can. All right. So there's Hausaland conquered. There's plenty of labor available in Hausaland proper now, and Hausaland is incorporated, which means all of these buildings will be able to hire finally, and that's going to be excellent. South German mass immigration to Württemberg, very good. Force comparisons here are looking solid. France taking this territory does not help them, so I'm not actually super concerned about losing it. This is not incorporated territory. Disease among the wounded. The deaths from disease among the wounded soldiers has skyrocketed. Imagine a quart. You know how much a quart is, right? No? Well, picture 2 cups of tea. Now imagine instead of tea, they're full of maggots. That's how many we pulled out of this one poor fella after he was left to fester. This is troubling. Reduced recovery rate, or offload some of the strain to the civilian medical sector. DC gets plus 5% mortality. We have to go with that extra mortality because I can't be having recovery rate penalties. Please tell me I enabled nursing. I did. Alright, beautiful. That's just fine. Oh, these armies need better methods. That's fine. It's fine. They're gonna get chocolate now. It's gonna be the best. Alright, so now it's us against France. And I have to say, I'm feeling pretty solid about our chances. Our finances, on the other hand, are pretty rough. Britain is trying to invade France navally, but I'm hoping that doesn't wind up being that big of a deal. Let's shoot at some French fleets. See, I'm hoping I can squeak out some wins in Volta and Ivory Coast. It might have been smart for me to try to grab French Volta, but honestly, I don't Feel like I would have that would have put me on very high infamy, and honestly, that's not as good. Inner Mauritania front, no armies. That's okay. That's all right. I'm not sure why. Okay, here we are. Now we've got occupation here. This is a weird phantom army here. Christian Fields seems good. I know he's got kidney stones, but that's okay. We'll put him on this run, and we'll put leave these armies here. I'm hoping we win and just get Volta, and then it doesn't become a problem, but it could become a problem. Again, I'm not sure what logic leads to the creation of these phantom armies, as it were, but it's just one of those things, I guess. Come on, give me Volta. Alright. Volta has been gotten. And there's Pump Jacks. Alright. So, France, you gonna, I can't propose this because they still have war support. 5th American Army has low org, but it's regaining org, so that's fine. And we're bashing away at French West Africa here. And New Grenada is finally at low autonomy, which I'm low liberty desire, which I'm super duper pleased about. So we will finally increase their autonomy. Shabamzo. Inefficient agriculture. This is the industrialists complaining about those subsistence farms. You know I am gonna follow their advice, because I always do. They're the industrialists. Rubber discovered in La Paz, and in Santa Cruz, and in La Paz. And oil in Pastaza. That's excellent. I didn't actually realize... Oh, we're in 1870 right now. I'd completely forgotten we were already in... We're already rapidly approaching the mid-game. We're actually winning a defensive battle here. Have these fronts merged or something? I think perhaps they may have. Petite Bourgeoisie petitioned government to pass monarchy? What an interesting petition. Who would be mad about this? The southern planters, surely, and the intelligentsia. What a curious situation. So what would passing racial segregation change? I'm currently at cultural exclusion. Cultural exclusion means that all Anglophone pops are accepted. If I return to racial segregation, the only Anglophone pops which will be accepted are ones which have European or African heritage. I believe all pops... I think that's still everyone, so I'm going to offer them racial segregation as a compromise. And we're going to try it. We're going to try it. I don't know if this is the right call, but we're going to try it. Anyway, so we're going to see what happens with that, and things might go absolutely crazy buck wild with it, or it might end up being a solid situation. Either way, force comparison here is actually pretty good. I think we're going to go on offense over there. And we're already on offense over here and pressing forward without any problems. So I think I'm feeling better and better about this war. I raised all the conscripts, and boy howdy are a lot of conscripts raised right now. But they want a white peace. That's just fine with me. I won't give up anything. I accept. Alright. So, we finally got Hausaland fully conquered, and ooh, socialism has been unlocked. And now it's got oil. Just wonderful. All right. I'm going to start... I can't improve relations with France. Because they booted out my diplomats. Gosh darn it. Gosh, damnable French. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. What else do we need for the market? That's the thing I'm trying to answer here. I need grain. I need fish. I need coal. I know there's coal in Africa. Hausaland, have you got coal? No, you got oil, which is better in the long run, but, well, debatably better in the long run. Outer Hausaland has coal. Alright, dissenters break ranks, a stall event. To outside observers, the yeoman farmers may appear firmly committed to the idea of racial segregation, but behind this facade of unity, discord has long festered. Now a clique of dissenters have finally had enough and have officially broken with their fellow members over the issue of the reform. For how long have we stood together? How many times have we lent a willing hand your way? Yet our own concerns are left unanswered, and our own desires left unmet. If we shall not be heard here, we shall be so elsewhere. Splitters, may the devil take them. Weaker yeoman farmers, reduced enactment success chance. Loosen our purse strings, we can lure some of them back. Cost, and slight reduction to success chance. Or offer them custodianship over a new draft. Increased enactment time, increased enactment chance, 1 setback. I'm going to say splitters, may the devil take them. I don't necessarily want this. So I'm going to kind of ease off and kind of let this thing go as it goes. If I can get some progress with this before it fails out, before the petition fails out, they won't be as unhappy. On the other hand, I can just kind of let it... If it fails, they'll be super duper mad. But I can actually live with that. I should have just ignored it. I should have just ignored it, friends. I don't know why I'm doing this. But we'll see. You know, we'll see how it goes. We're role-playing here. Alright, so what else does the market need? The market needs food industries. Oh, I was going to flip over the boats. Hold on. How many civilian shipyards have we got? Quite a few. Let's put the ones in Massachusetts, Maine, and Virginia on steamships. And that will support our flip over to industrial ports. All conscription centers should be... Oh, I just need to reset production methods in Hausaland now that we've got the territory fully conquered. Oh, Inner Mauritania has finally finished colonizing. That's nice. Reset production methods here. Next... I think we go to Ironclads. Ooh, Azande mass immigration. Wonderful. I think we go to Ironclads next. So in terms of military shipyards, we're split just about even, right? Just about. Alright, so the ones in California are going to produce steel-hulled ships. And Newport News is going to do the same. And then we're going to grab the Atlantic Fleet and upgrade the Man of Wars into Ironclads. And I think you need to station the fleet in order to upgrade it, so we're going to station it. The measure of a skull. Professors at the University of Indiana believe new theories employing craniometry can be used to demonstrate racial differences, rallying support for racial segregation. There are, of course, individual differences which can provide some astounding insights into the nature of base and criminal traits, but the difference between larger groups and our current focus. Here I have the skull of a normal Yankee citizen, of sound mind and body and life, kindly donated to our institution. It represents the highest stage of humanity. Now, as I'm sure you can imagine, some other specimens in my collection are substantially less advanced. Fascinating. Fetch the calipers. Increased success chance. Minus university throughput. Or don't waste time in this nonsense, 10% enactment chance. I'm going to not waste time in this nonsense. Because it's nonsense. We're in modern America doing modern American things, and this is historically accurate, but also a yuck. Alright. That is all we've got time for tonight. It is really late. We've had a really busy night and some very belligerent couple of episodes. But I'm happy with the way things have gone, and yeah, I'm excited to keep going. So for now, I've had fun. I hope you've had fun, and I'll see you on the other side.